Okay, we're going to start 9.2, which is on reflections. A reflection is a rigid motion that flips a figure over a line called the line of reflection. Your sixth grade teacher may have called it a flip. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look up here at the first one. When you have the line of reflection, it is sitting right on the line of reflection, and so A prime is the same as A because it doesn't have anywhere to go. For B is not on the line of reflection. You can see that it is 3 units away from the line of reflection. Therefore, B prime is 3 units from the line of reflection on the other side. So that kind of gives us a quick idea of what we're looking at. Okay, here is part 1 on your notes. If we're looking at this first one, our line of reflection is right down the middle on the y-axis. And from the y-axis, we have 1 unit over for A. So we also have 1 unit over for A prime. So that looks good. We have 3 units over for C and only 2 for C prime, which means that is not a reflection. The second one, as we're looking at it, we're going to go ahead and put our line of reflection right down the middle in between our two A's. We have 1 place, 1 unit over from each one, so that looks right. Our C's, there are 3 from the line of reflection and 3 from the line of reflection here. There are 2 spots from the line of reflection for B prime and for B, therefore this one is a reflection. Let's look at the last one. From A to A prime, it has translated 3 units to the left, but it has not actually flipped over. So this one is a translation, not a reflection. The second example on this one says, which graph shows a reflection of triangle DEF across the x-axis? We're going to take a quick look at our first one. As we are looking at it, it seems that D to D prime and E to E prime and F to F prime has translated. It has shifted 2 units down, so it's a translation, not a reflection. So that one will not work. The second one, we're going to go ahead and put a line down the middle. This is our line of reflection. 1 unit over from D to D prime to the line of reflection. 1, 2, 3 units from F. 1, 2, 3 units to F prime. 1, 2, 3, 4 units to E. And 1, 2, 3, 4 units to E from the line of reflection. So this one is a reflection. Let's look at our third one. Our line of reflection in this one is straight through the middle on the x-axis. We have 1 unit from the line of reflection to F and 1 unit to F prime. We have 2 units from E prime to the line of reflection and 2 units from E to the line of reflection. And then from D, we have 1, 2, 3 units and 1, 2, 3 units to D prime. So this one is also a reflection. So now the question is, which one of these is going to answer our question? It says we need to go across the x-axis. Well, this one, our line of reflection was on the y-axis. This one was on the x-axis. So the third one must be it. Here we're putting in ABC and ABC prime. And then they're going to show us that they're using the arrow notation to show how far each one is from the line of reflection. On the left over here, they're also showing our notation on how we're going to write it. So we're going from A, which is -1, 4, to A prime, which is 1, 4. So each time it is reflecting across, and we are going to go ahead and note how that looks. So let's go ahead and give it a try. We are going to first look and see how far it is that we're going from P over to P. I'm going to put one dash mark on each box just so you can see. And it looks like our line of reflection is going to be right here. That puts us at 1 from each side on Q. So Q is 1 unit from the line of reflection, and so is Q prime. P and P prime are both 3 units from the line of reflection. R and R prime are 4 units. And S prime are going to be 6 units each. So you can see right here that our line of reflection is going to be x equals 1, because on each of those, on this particular line going right down here, each one of those are going to be, x is going to be 1, and then the y is going to be a different number. So that's how we know that that is x equals 1. Then over here you can tell they have given us the information on what P is right now and then what it's reflected to on each one. And you're going to be expected to do that on your homework as well. Okay, let's go ahead and look at another one. These can be a little bit tricky, and the reason is because they are reflecting over each other. So let's just take a look. I'm choosing L because it's the closest, so I have 2 spots. So I'm going to go ahead and put my line of reflection right in the middle, and then I'm going to check it out. Here I'm going to go 2 places from the line of reflection to M and 2 units to M prime. I'm going to go 2 units to P and 2 units to P prime. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to N and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to N prime, which means that we do have a line of reflection. This line of reflection is going to be a y equals -1, and the reason is because every single dot on that line is going to equal -1. Let me show you. So here, if I were to go ahead and give you the coordinates of this one, it would be -2, 1. If I gave you the coordinates of this point, you would have 0. Oh, that should be a -1, -1. This point is going to be 5, -1. This point here is going to be 3, -1. So you can see each time I'm going to have this same -1 on each of my ordered pair. Therefore, and each time it's on the y. This one is the x, this one is the y. So each time that's going to be the same, so we know that y is going to equal -1. Therefore, as we're looking for it, LMNP prime is the image of LMNP after it is reflecting over the y equals -1 line. Okay, for part 3, it talks to us about the vertices of A, B, and C, and it gives us the coordinates. So we're going to go ahead and plot those. The coordinates of A are 1, 3, so we're going to go over 1 and up 3. We're going to go ahead and label that as A. For B, we're going to go over -2 and up 4. So that's going to be B. And then for C, we're going to go over -1 and then up 1. So this is C. Then I'm going to connect my dots. I'm going to switch colors for you so you can tell which one is which. Okay, so we are looking for ABC prime to be across the x-axis. So this one is the x-axis. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to reflect it across the x-axis. Well, C is only 1 unit above the x-axis, so now we're going to make C prime 1 unit below the x-axis. A is 1, 2, 3, so we're just going to keep counting, keep it in a straight line, 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be A prime, and B is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be B prime. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw in my circles. Sorry, we were a little bit messy. So there is my new triangle. Okay, your last one says if you reflect triangle JKL across the y-axis, what are the coordinates of J prime? First thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our line of reflection right down the y-axis. Let's try that again. And then we're going to go ahead and see if J is 1 unit away to the left, then we're going to go ahead and go 1 unit over to the right. This is going to be J prime. Now, I could redraw the entire triangle, but I don't have to because it just says the coordinates of J prime. So the coordinates of J prime, they go over 1 from the 0, 0 mark and then up 1. So my label is 1, 1, and that's the only coordinate that they're asking for, so I'm not going to go ahead and do more than that. Okay, I hope that you've gotten all of your notes written down, and I will see you to get started in school. Thank you so much.